How many of you feel undercompensated for your hard-earned services on your projects? Well, I'm going to tell you ways that you can improve your compensation and payment clauses in your contracts that will make your practices more profitable. Most of you probably bill out on a lump sum fee on your contracts. I would ask you to consider a different billing system, because what happens is you bill your clients for a lump sum fee, but then unfortunately and inexplicably you revert to a time-based billing system and you allocate 15% for schematic design and another 20% for design development and so on and so on. This does not make sense. I would throw out a rhetorical question and ask you why it doesn't make sense. And the fact is, what would you say is the most valuable billing phase for services for a design professional? If we take a look at IMPay's sketch of the east wing of the National Art Gallery, you see a simple sketch of two parallel isosceles triangles joined by an atrium. He came up with this conceptual design when confronted with an irregular trapezoid-shaped parcel of land. I would suggest to you, whether it took him 5 seconds, 5 minutes, or 5 months to come up with that conceptual design, that has great value. And that phase during schematic design is when principals often have the greatest input and make key design decisions. Consequently, I would suggest that schematic design has the greatest value of all the design phases. That's not to denigrate the other design phases, but I would suggest to you for billing purposes, it has the greatest value. Once you agree to a lump sum fee, I would suggest you consider a value-based billing system. Now you're devoting the same amount of time to each of the 5 different design phases, but as you can see from the graphic, under a value-based billing system, instead of billing 15% of your fees during schematic design, I would suggest you bill 35%, and so on and so forth. This enables you to recover more of your fees earlier on a particular project, and it reduces your risk of getting burned on fees during construction phase services, which is all too common with design professionals. A value-based billing system does make sense because most of you do bill out on lump sum contracts. What are some other clauses and changes to your compensation payment clauses that will help make your practice more profitable? Under your payment clauses, obviously, you're going to demand payment within 30 days. You're going to have an interest provision in there where if they don't pay you within 30 days, you charge interest. And if you're smart, you have a one-way attorney's fees clause that says that if you have to retain counsel and take legal action to recover your unpaid fees, then the other party, your client, will compensate you for those attorney's fees. That's critical. In conclusion, a well-drafted compensation payment clause will make your practice more profitable. First, you should always consider a value-based billing system rather than a time-based billing system. Second, consider billing hourly on construction phase services. And third, under your payment clauses, make sure that you have a one-way attorney's fees clause that enables you to recover your attorney's fees if you have to pursue legal action to recover your uncollected fees. Thank you.